or they try to.
What in God's name is going on in here? What was that ruckus?
What ruckus?
I was just in my office and I heard a ruckus.
Could you describe the ruckus, sir?
You're now listening to Music Impulse with Smilez.
All right, y'all, it's your boy Smilez. We back for another episode of the Music Impulse. On this special episode, we got returning guest, my guy A-Dub, in the building. I think this is probably the most me and Dub have ever potted together in a year.
For sure.
Ever. I was like,
my guy.
This is probably like fourth, fifth, sixth time we've done a pod together. Just this
Pod
year.
professionals.
You know what I'm saying? And we got my guy Tyree in the building. Those of y'all, the member, the short-term, short-lived video podcast show that him and Dub had going on. I think this is the first time they've ever done a podcast together since then. It's been a long road to get them here to come together for another podcast. It's had to, talk to one side and talk to another side, and then go back and talk to them again, get them to...
fam, we all good. Fam, we all good.
Oh, fam, he been ducking me.
Oof, damn. But yeah, Dub, go ahead, introduce yourself, and then Tyree.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your guy, the pod god, if you will, the pod tribal chief. They call me the super agent, A-Dub, Dubsuke Nakamura, A-Dub Styles, if you will. We are here. So no wrestling this time. We just gonna talk some straight hip hop. A lot of hip hop. Smilez, thank you for having me back.
Hi, my name's Tyree. I am a family guy. I am a full-time father, a part-time independent contractor, and an all-day lover.
Oh, all right. All right. And Zelina's number one fan?
Oh, Zelina Vega is the best women's wrestler out there.
Yeah. If those of y'all that don't know who Zelina is, just Google her.
Do your Googles.
Yeah.
Do your Googles. Tary's all in her DM, so if you try, you'll be like number 2 on the list behind him.
But recently an album came out that I was like, I had to get these guys on to talk about Rick Ross and Meek Mill, and I was like, oh,
good to be true.
Yes, and for those of y'all that know me, I'm Mr. MMG. I've been promoting this brand since college, up all day, every day. I've been like, hey, Rick Ross, Wale, Meek Mill, Peel, Styley, who else? Gunplay,
Torch.
Torch, all them.
That's
all
like
them,
Miles, all of them.
Yes, I used to be the nigga promoting all of them niggas. Oh, Omarion's side. Omarion's about to blow.
I don't care what you say. We just got Supposed to Be. The 10-year anniversary of Supposed to Be. You got to sped up now.
Why do you know that?
Because I like Omarion's music.
You like that one line in that song? Got it.
I mean, I am married.
Hey.
Doing something right? I bring home the cookies and I eat them.
Hey, I told people I never thought about doing that until that song. I was like,
the way she said it was smooth. I was like, oh, she got me. I was like, Janae, I go, okay.
Yeah, I was like
groceries? Like bacon and celery and all in loaf of bread, just
Yeah, before that I was like, no, a girl would never get me to do that. But I was like, oh, Janae said it. Hey, I would go to the store to get the groceries.
I finally got when girls said, it's not what he said, it was how he said it. I got that with in reverse with Janae. It wasn't like remember Kaya? She said, "My neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack."
Yeah.
Did I say pussy?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. And I was like, ugh.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was like, yeah, I remember when I was young. I was like, ugh, this song. Ugh, why is she so?
Janae said, "Eat it like groceries." She said it so smooth. I was like, "Gotta eat the booty." Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I was still single at the time. I was not married.
But yeah, so I came to my guys, was like, yo, we need to talk about this Rick Ross, this Meek Mill album, Too Good to Be True, because, you know, I know both of these guys are just like me.
Sorry, couldn't wait. Sorry, couldn't fucking wait.
It was like all the time, like Dub was dropping Rick Ross lines, and then Tyree like to follow up with Meek Mill lines, and I'd be like, yo, these are my guys. So I got to go to the group chat and be like, yo, let's talk about this album. But then the album came out. Now, I was traveling, and I didn't really get a chance to listen to it when it first dropped. So during that span, you know, Tyree was like, hey, I think we have a great pod for this episode. I'm like, yes. And then I listened to it, and I was like, no.
False! 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 When you said this is what we were going to talk about, I said, why? Before I heard a song outside of Shaq and Kobe, I said, for what? These are two damn near 40-year-old men talking about 20-year-old adventures. Name something on there that sounded mature to you.
Oh,
no.
man. I can tell I've
I mean,
Smiles a lot this year.
Meek Mill said that he was getting advice about relationships from Tom Brady.
He did say that.
Relationship advice from who?
Tom Brady.
Goat. Tom
From
Brady.
who?
Tom Brady, the GOAT, Michigan.
You mean the guy that just got out of 2 relationships in the last 3 years?
I mean,
He had one that lasted a really long time.
Yeah.
Got
out of
it too.
mhm.
Got out of it. Got out of both of them, didn't he?
Hey, good for him. City Boys. City Boys up. You know what it is.
But that's who Meek Mill got his relationship advice from. Okay, he got it. I'm sorry, am I interrupting the
No, I was gonna say, because I was like, Rick Ross, you know, he dropped a line about, you know, giving out hugs like he was at a party hosted by my man, you know, the party that Meek Mill was at, you know, the white dude, the owner, he was like, I'm giving out hugs like
About the Rubenstein party or whatever.
yeah, he was like, I'm giving hugs like Ruben. I was like, oh, okay.
guys. Okay, I'll let you start with the question, then I'll go. I apologize. This is your show, Smiles. My son is Sian Perturb.
What's
I'm
up,
sorry,
Killer Cam?
we have my son Cam on the mic with me right
Killer
now.
Cam in the building. But
Go ahead, Smiles, please. I apologize.
oh no, it's all right. That's all right. We'll go with Dub first. I just want to let it fester. Dub, what was your first thoughts?
So first things first, I want to say, Smalls, I can tell you podded with me a lot this year because you start your pod off gaslighting people, which is a Dub move 1000%. And I appreciate you for it. I really do. I will say this. I listened to this album all the way through a couple of times. Bad album. But I will say this. If you take the 7 best songs off this album, they just put out an EP. Woo! It's a fire EP.
That's what I thought we were gonna get.
So
An
it
EP.
kind of follows like the same trend I've seen from a lot of albums this year. Is the shit's just too long, and I don't know if that has to do with them trying to play the algorithm games with Spotify and Apple Music or what, but it's too long. For one, for two, Tare's a hater. For 3, the best song probably on the entire album is Lyrical Easy, when they borrowed the beat Lyrical Exercise from Hov. And those are my initial thoughts. Tari looks confused.
Let's go. Tari, what were your initial thoughts of it? I don't even know if you listened past the first listen.
Okay, I'm gonna get to this part. I agree with Doug. If you just got down to about 6-7 songs, this would have been a great EP. It would have been very good, a nice little teaser or something. This was obviously a money grab for the both of them to pay off Meek Mill's house.
Hashtag
And
double
then,
right.
Like they got a quick 4 million. That's pretty much it. So point number 2, FU Dub. Point number 3. Hey, can you close your ears for me?
Why?
Just close both ears.
Hi, Kay.
Dub. Point number 4. These guys need to grow up. Like the song that you're talking about, Lyrical Easy. Name something that was dope. Name a dope line from that song.
I haven't memorized lines yet, Tari. I'm sorry.
Oh, you don't memorize lines? So you just like the fact that he remixed Lyrical Exercise and you like that beat and it made you feel nostalgic, right?
No, I remember hearing some dope lines.
Oh, like
I'm
most
ooh,
hitmaker songs.
Yeah, but at least Hitmaker made good music with it. The best song on there was the song with Jeremiah. Hands down. And Meek Mill
That's a good song.
didn't need to be on that song. It sounded like a Rick Ross song that featured Meek Mill, and Meek Mill, I don't know what that was.
I was like,
Like,
what they should have did like that song. They should have did just like Fine Lines. Like it may have say Meek Mill on there, but there's not a Meek Mill's verse on there.
Yeah, it was a real sensual song, but then Meek Mill started talking. And nothing feels smooth or sexy when Meek Mill speaks.
Meek Mill gonna whoop your ass one day.
Yeah, okay, whatever. I get it. He's gonna jump me and oh my god, he said some stuff about me that I didn't like, and now I gotta beat him up like I did Safari up on the island. I don't care.
They're gonna be circling you with dirt bikes and shit.
Yeah, okay, I get it. If they want to come to my little suburb in Cleveland, I got a neighborhood full of Karens that'll snitch on them.
It's alright. He gonna yell. He's like, yeah, I know the nigga named Tyree. Yeah, we gonna throwing him a party. Yeah, we got them.
I got more diamonds in Safari. But anyways, yeah. Oh, and another take I have to say is, why did Wale have to be on there?
MMG for life, baby.
No, he was like, he had his album. His album came out. He was doing good on his own. I think he needed to have a chance to shine as Wale without MMG. Especially for a throwaway project like this. This wasn't really like the true reunion album that we would want from Ross and Meek.
Yeah, and then they tricked us. You thought Meek Mill was on the song. He's not even on the song, but he's credited as being on the song. Take that credit off.
But I know, but it's on their album or whatever that was, or playlist, or.
But hey, Meek Mill, Instagram folks still listen to Max Julian. You know, he showed he cares about his buddy old pal, Wale.
Yeah, it's MMG for life, baby. You know the vibes.
Yeah, but for me, like when I listen to it again, like y'all said, it's 6-7 tracks max that I really like. Will even take from the playlist to like the workout playlist.
You will not listen to another song on that album for the rest of this month, let alone through next year. You will not remember this project. This is not a Ross or Meek classic, which I think is a topic that we can discuss next.
Yes, actually, it is. Let's go. Let's go into that. What would you say is let's start with your boy first. What's a Meek Mill classic in your opinion, Tyree? Now, I would say Championships.
I'm your boy?
No, Meek is your boy.
You walked right into that one. You walked right into that one, sir.
So I really liked I'm a Boss. I really like that intro, like for Meek on MMG with Ross on the hook. Yeah. The reason why is that I wasn't really a big Meek Mill fan to begin with. Meek Mill had to grow on me, and with someone like Ross, a great song maker, a great lyricist, like him co-signing him for that MMG signing after the video we saw, that was a moment. And that's what Meek Mill is about. He's about moments. It's not necessarily his art. It's just the moment. Meek Mill lives in the moment. It's like, as much as I criticize him, he sounds like a 12-year-old that just got kissed for the first time on every song. And as much as I want to, and as much as I criticize that, there's something unique to being that excited about every little thing that happens to you. Like Meek Mill, when he raps about a Rolex, it's like he raps about his first Rolex.
Yeah.
When he raps about his Lamborghini, it's like he's rapping about his first Lamborghini. When he raps about driving on Collins, he done drove up and down Collins 50,000 times. But every time to Meek, it's, oh my God, I'm up on Collins. And he's really excited. And for that, and for that moment in time, when they were forming that super group of, you know, Meek Mill, Ross, Stolly, Wale, the MMG group, and he was leaving Carol City Cartel, that was a moment. I'll give Meek that no one sounds as much excited about life and buying new things as Meek Mill.
I can't argue with that because
Cam agrees.
Yeah, I was like, I agree too. Like, cause that is right. Cause I thought like just over the years it would kind of just mellow out. It was like no, you don't need to yell on every track.
Could you imagine? This is the dude that was dating Nicki Minaj, and she was the #1 chick in the game. And every time she jump in his car, he's just like, "Oh my God, Nicki's in my passenger side. We about to go and ride."
Down Collins.
We've been together for 6 months, nigga. Shut up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was just me thinking.
That's hate.
No, it's not hate. It's just like, damn, like you happy about everything, ain't you?
I'm friends with the owners of the Patriots and the owners of the Philadelphia Six. You don't have to remind us every other song that you're cool with these guys.
Oh, this ice on my Audemars. I saw my boy Lamar, and I'm like, oh my lord.
That's hate.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. As the resident Wale fan, I haven't been a fan of his ever since that whole little disagreement they had back in the day. So like, hey,
Hi, Kay.
hey, Kay,
Hi,
hi. Who's your favorite rapper, Kay?
Cam.
Kim? Lil Kim?
Damn, this
Kim.
That's why I named him Cam.
Ah.
All right, say bye, Kay.
Bye.
Sorry about that. I finally turned my mic on, and she wanted to speak into it. So,
No, you've done well.
Hey.
You've done well.
as you were, gentlemen.
Beaver Pod coming soon.
Hell no. Talk enough in this house.
Leave it to Beaver 2023.
Woo!
Leave it to-
Then I got a second baby, and this is crazy. I'm sorry.
And Nikki is my old lady.
My old lady, the bold lady. I had
So
a
what we
bold
talking about?
lady.
Classics? Oh,
Yes.
yes. Classics. Meek Mill only has one,
Mm-hmm.
and of course had his championships.
Yeah.
Oh, you disagree?
Classic album.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Not the song championships. I mean, still good song, but
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
the album classic top to bottom for me, I should say. Now Ross is an interesting fellow because he's got a catalog. To me, Teflon Don is where he starts his ascension into just instead of just making good music, making stuff that sounds like movie soundtrack, not even movie soundtracks, movie scores.
Yes.
So to me, that's a classic from him. God Forgives I Don't, the next album after that, is Ross doing his best Tom Brady in the fourth quarter with a minute left down 3 impression, just operating in the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say one that gets missed in this conversation of Ross classics is Deeper Than Rap.
Yeah.
It might not be a classic, but it's as close as you can get without being one. Because you talking about an album with hits on hits on hits.
He's like,
Sorry, you disagree?
Yeah, we got Mafia music, Maybach music too. Yeah, Maybach music too. Whew. Magnificent. Yacht Club. Damn. Usual Suspects. All I Really Want.
Rich off cocaine.
Rich off cocaine.
And I'm rich off cocaine. My last
Yeah.
bird flew the coop. I lose the
Yeah.
roof. Ain't nothing but the wind in my hair. Yeah. Fire album. Top to bottom.
Lay Back, Murder Mommy, Gunplay, Bossy Lady, Face,
I'm telling you.
Valley of Death, In Cold Blood. Yeah.
Like if it's not a classic album, it's as close as you can get.
Yeah, I was like, towards the end, it's like, you could take like maybe like a couple of those off. But
Valley of Death is it's not a great song. Face,
yeah, that's why I was like, take a couple joints off.
But it starts off so fire, and you're like, wow. Like, oh, you asked about classics, so I gave you some
Or
classics.
best, I'm thinking classic songs.
Oh, you can do songs or albums.
Talk.
Okay, well, I mean, Rick Ross's Teflon Don was like it for me. Like that was the top.
That's
of the
nothing
top.
but classic songs.
That's just beginning to end. That's it for Rick Ross.
That's a-
Like, it was a
perfect album.
mastermind of music. It was
Perfect album.
like it was damn near. I mean, not the perfect album, but it was his best at it. The
I mean,
perfect
I would
album.
argue like the worst song in the album is number 1 with Trey Songz and Diddy, but I still like that song. Every other song on here, you're talking about I'm Not a Star, Freemason, Tears of Joy, Maybach Music 3, Live Fast, Die Young, Super High, MC Hammer, BMF, Aston Martin Music, and All the Money in the World. Perfect album.
Yeah, I was like, 'cause just looking at it, yeah. Once you really get past Mastermind, that's when it's like, he was trailing off. Hood Billionaire,
Once you
you know,
get past Mastermind, you just start picking out songs.
yeah, it's really just songs. Cause yeah, Hood Billionaire was like his Memphis album that he had all the Memphis folks on it. Black Market, it's really just a handful of songs I really like off of that album. I was like, what the fuck was that? Rather You Than Me, it was more of a
Rather
step
You
up.
Than Me had some hits on it.
Yeah, was a step up, closer to Mastermind status for me. Port of Miami 2, I don't even want to think about that album at all. Like I hate when niggas try to do sequels because niggas y'all
It
can't
never
do,
lives up to the original.
it never lives up to
It
it.
never. I mean, rarely.
And then Richer Than I Ever Been, I thought was gonna be. I don't even want to think about that album either.
Nah. I was trying to think of the best follow-up or like sequel to an album. It might be Stillmatic. It might be Blueprint 2. But yeah, like rarely do those things ever work out for these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my guy Ross has been on the downward when it comes to the albums.
Oh, the Carter 2.
Mood Music 2, Mood Music 3.
We're talking about albums.
Oh, Mood Music 2 is an album. Don't get it twisted.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Just say Dub was right. It's okay.
But what else was I gonna ask y'all? So let's do this album. Before we get to the other album that I want to compare it to, would y'all say that MMG is over? I'd say yes.
Yeah, because these niggas is getting old, man. Like, they're legacy acts now.
They've been
Like,
promoting
they're
themselves
best-
for like 6 years.
Yeah, like their best albums are far behind them at this point. I mean, Ross is one of the best guys ever at talking about being rich. Meek Mill isn't, because as Tare said, he treats everything like it's his first dollar, which is a great trait to have as a hustler. As you know, Big told us on Jay-Z's My First Song, but it doesn't make for the best aging career, if you will.
The content is so repetitive at
Yeah.
some point we want to hear something more mature from Meek. And like during the phase of which he was going through, what he was going through in jail. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. During the phase in which he was going through, you know, jail and things like that, that was the most mature we've ever heard Meek. And even in the midst of that, we still got immature, you know, bars. So
Yeah, he's still making like the same music. Like, guys got to grow up. Like, I don't expect Future to make Stick Talk today.
but I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, yeah, MMG is over, but what group stays together? What label sticks together? They had their run. Cash Money had their run. Rockefeller had their run. Rough Riders had their run. They were all meant to be launching pads for these artists to be great on their own and to do their own thing at the end of the day. Like, you know, it's like it's not a dig.
Right, now Yo Gotti's run. I think Yo Gotti got his run now.
Yeah. Wait, who's got the run? Who?
Yo Gotti. His label.
Yo Gotti's on like his fourth run. Yo Gotti's just a hustler. Yo Gotti's gonna do that. Yo Gotti's gonna keep finding new artists. He's gonna find new people, and he's gonna keep. He had that mindset from the beginning. Ross came in as an artist. Yo Gotti came in as a hustler. There's a difference there.
I can't name 3 artists on CMG, but okay, I'll defer to you, Smiles.
I was like, I could probably name the whole.
Gorilla, Puchaisty, what's
Moneybag Yo.
Moneybag Yo. You don't know any of these people?
I'm still not convinced that Moneybag Yo and Yo Gotti aren't the same person.
Moneybag Yo and Yo Gotti aren't the same person.
Still not convinced.
ESTG.
Have you not seen Moneybag Yo before?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mozzie, he's from the West Coast. Man.
Who the fuck is Mozzie?
On the West Coast.
Do you listen to new rap? Do you listen to rappers that's under 30? Do you like any rappers that's under 30?
My guy, Black Youngster. I like Youngster just because he's funny.
Yeah, Black Youngster.
Wait, he's a rapper, not just a nigga that does funny shit on Instagram?
Yeah, he signed to CMG.
Oh, he actually has some good joints out there.
He's on like the outskirts of CMG now because the whole Dolph thing, but like he's still signed to them. Yeah, but those were 5 or 6 artists that we just named right there for your dub.
Yeah, dub.
Like, answer your question, sorry. Do I listen to rappers under 30? How old is JID?
I bet you he's 32.
Gotta do the Googles.
Look it up.
33.
Yeah, like
33.
Like he was a freshman when you started rocking. Like that's your youngin. That's your YG.
That's your YG.
That's your baby gangster.
Rappers under 30.
He calls you big bro, and you like, yeah, he's a youngin still. That man can rent a car. He done flown to 5 different countries. You know, live life.
It's BA, Black IRS, aka Black Wall Street in the building.
This is E-Ray, the quasi bad guy, the Diet Coke of evil, Peen Malenko, of course, the American cream, Brody Loads.
And I am your pod guy, your pod tribal chief, the boy A-Dub in the building. And this is Let Me Book the Territory, the greatest 4-man wrestling podcast known to mankind.
Absolutely. And you can catch us now on Inaudible Ruckus Presents. And we'll be here every Friday, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're ready for it, to sweet me when you see me and let the madness run wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
you don't like young rappers. It's okay. Just admit it. Like
for the most part, they're ass. So
you're the ish. You're the ish of this episode.
Yeah.
For the most part, they're ass. I mean, how old is Jack Harlow? How old is Jack Harlow?
Let's see.
Jack Harlow was probably 28.
25.
Boom, there we go. How old is Simba?
What's up with you on white artists? They're the only exception to the rule.
I mean,
I was Simba.
Like I said on my last episode, I said that
Yachty's
had the best.
There we go.
Oh, well.
Big Simba guy.
Simba. Okay, cool.
I think everything he touches is gold.
You found.
Trying to think, dude.
It's okay.
I can't say Griselda because all them niggas is in their late 30s because they spent so much time.
Griselda our age. Griselda was the dudes that was kicking to our homecoming with the Bloods and hey y'all got a party going on over here. That's Griselda.
Nah, them niggas older than us. They just spent so much time in jail. They're allowed to rap like 10 years
Griselda,
in the past.
Griselda's just new. They ain't young.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
that's almost like a 37-year-old deciding to start acting.
Yes, yeah, Westside Gunn is 41. Yeah. Conway's 41.
Them dudes is grown.
Benny is 38.
How old is Westside Boogie, Smiles?
Let's see.
Oh shit, he's 34.
A name like that, he's got to be 44.
He's 34.
Yeah. Okay. West Side Boogie.
Yeah.
Nobody uses the word boogie anymore.
How old is shit? What's his name? A Boogie with the hoodie.
See, I do like A Boogie with the hoodie.
I'm a big A Boogie guy.
27.
Boom. See, there we go. We got 3 off the rip.
Not off the rip. You ain't.
It was like 5. It was like 5 minutes later. Off the rip.
It's a whole segment on itself. Does Doug really hate young people?
No, I love young people. Shout out to my clients. And my
Shout out to my clients. Oh man, says the guy who couldn't get. I was like, what am I watching?
God. That was bad. Hey yo, hop on my IG live, y'all. It's gonna be live. We're gonna be eating some hot wings, some wing dings.
Hey man.
Hopped on there. The page is like that.
You're right. I was like, I think the white boy winning. I was like, I'm just gonna root for the white boy. I think he won.
Oh, he was right. I thought that was a dot on the page.
White boy did not.
It was so grainy. It was like Tomb Raider 15.
All I heard Dope was say, "Yo, your mom's in." He said, one of the guys like, "Your mom's in there." I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna check out her page." But hey,
that nigga will kill you.
Wait, what?
That nigga will kill you twice.
Who?
Hey.
Your client?
Yes.
These are the people.
I was like, I don't know if you want to.
You selling them the Fago? Hey Fago, hey, I got a client for you. Red Pop. Look just like blood. Ask my running back.
Oh man, if I can sign a kid to Fago, be a rich nigga. No Rick Ross.
No Rick Ross.
Fago gonna give you 33-cent increments like they pop.
Fine.
But the other album I want to talk to you guys about, which was a much better project overall. Perfectly, not I wouldn't say perfectly, but at least put together way better. And it was narrated by, the guy we all love, 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson himself.
Curtis!
The Lil Wayne 2 Chainz project, Welcome to Collard Grove. For those of y'all know, they came out with the Collard Grove project. I think it was like 2016, somewhere around there, 2018. Let me go back and
was that long ago?
2016. Yeah, it was the first Collard Grove.
Niggas is old, B.
Yeah, I didn't know it's been that long, but yeah, Welcome to Collard Grove, the sequel to the first one.
2016, man. Tari, how old were you when that came out? 45?
Oh man, about 42.
Sounds about right. Just then getting back into the dope game.
Excuse me?
Huh? Yeah, Smilez, Collard Grove too. Welcome to Collard Grove.
Yeah. So let's go with Tyree. What was your first thoughts hearing this project, especially hearing that 50 was narrating it? Because I thought it was just the IG reel. I thought that was gonna be it. Then
yeah, first of all, the fact that 50 narrated it with the history that he has with every rapper in the game, and he was willing to do this, means that he has respect for both Titty and Wayne. I like the intro to each section of it, scene 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way through 5. I loved the first song on there, as well as my favorite song on the album is Crazy Fit. Crazy Fit. Crazy.
Oh yeah, Crazy Fit.
When 2 Chainz said, "I went to Paradise with a pair of dice with a pair of dikes," I was like, "Oh
yeah."
That sent me back to like mixtape Titty Boy days.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it took you back to college.
To some memories you had, yeah.
Sir, I would never use the term dykes to describe my time with women who enjoyed one another. and appreciated each other.
He's not saying he didn't do it. He's just saying he will refer to them as a different, way.
It's disrespectful.
All right, yeah.
It's disrespectful. It's not a term I use often. I was just quoting.
He was drinking Tahitian treat in Tahiti with some Tahitian treats that like to eat. No, I get it, bro. I get it. I know how you was moving around back then. I seen it. Every time you walked into SM201, I seen it.
He said, I seen it. Every time you walked.
So for the listeners out there, Dub and myself met in Bowling Green, our alma mater, and apparently I was in the same classes with him. And all I remember from the gentleman is that he would mean mug me for no reason. Brother comes in like 3 minutes late, and all of a sudden he's a bad guy.
I didn't mean mug you, man. It's just how Detroit niggas look at niggas.
What a mean mug.
Exactly.
Not a mean mug. That was just my face.
Hey yo.
I was smiling at you. I was smiling at you.
Like buffs.
Them ain't buffs. Where your camouflage at, Nick?
Right. But what about you, Dub? What do you think about the album?
So, good album. Very good album. My favorite song on the album was actually Oprah and Gail. Was a big fan of that song.
See,
especially on the outro when they was like, "You get a rollie, you get a rollie, you get a." I thought that was hilarious.
I always look for like songs that are named after people. I always look forward to hearing why it's named.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it was the very last word on the song. I love it.
The song Bars. So the sample on that song had been used before. I don't want to say like recently, but in like the past 10 years, by G Unit. Like New G Unit with Kid. They made a single called "Watching Me," and I thought that beat just had such a like bars feeling to it that I'm like, man, I wish niggas would freestyle over this. So for those guys that put out a track called Bars where they would just throw in hot 16 after hot 16 after hot 16, yeah, Bars is making it to the workout playlist for sure.
And I really, really don't think that Chainz gets the credit that he has as a lyricist.
Been saying that forever. Thank you.
I mean, huh?
I've been saying that forever. Thank you, Tyler.
Damn it, I gotta agree with him. But yeah, ever since DTP, like he always knew how to get on the track and just kill it, and he does it on this. Like, and he's doing it with the guy Lil Wayne, and he's holding his own.
Yeah, that's ever since I heard 2 Chainz on that We Got track from DTP, I was like, oh, this nigga is ill.
Yeah. But see, the thing is, I knew he was good then. I knew he was ready when he hopped on that track with Wale on the 11-1-11 Theory album.
Yeah,
mixtape, which should be an album, but whatever.
I've always thought like 2 Chainz was great lyrically, but like to me, one of like his shining moments of like, oh, I was right, was the song he did with M, Antiseptic, on one of M's latest albums, and I was like, ooh, is he like out rapping Eminem right now? And
yeah,
he was. I was like, oh, okay, no, he really liked that.
Yeah.
Like when he gets on there with them lyrical cats, he steps it up and he steps out. So.
Yeah.
Especially for someone like of M's caliber to be like, I want you to do a song with me. Like,
I mean, that's one thing for M to reach out. Yeah, because like for the longest time, it was always just only Aftermath guys. So when he started to reach out to people outside of that camp, you got to really notice like, oh, these are like the guys.
He want to do a song with me. Like, I'll probably be like, hold on, wait. Like, can you FaceTime me to make sure I'm like talking
make sure
to
it's you? I don't believe it's you.
Like, let's turn on this FaceTime. But also random, which I thought about the other day too. Shout out to Manny Fresh for being on this project.
Man, Manny Fresh is another one that does not get his flowers. That man is one of the best producers to ever have touched it. He's in my top 10 easily.
I was like, he got 2 of the joints on the project. So I was like, hold on, wait. Manny Fresh on the project, still working with Wayne. I was like, okay, shout out to that.
Yeah. And
then Bars, Havoc doing Bars. I was like, yo, 2 Chainz, Lil Wayne on a Havoc produced beat.
Havoc, man, underrated producer.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Underrated.
You think he's underrated?
I do. I do because like he's not one of those guys who like he doesn't
That
have
you
that many
mentioned.
like huge singles, and he doesn't have a drop. So like you hear like he's a big album cut guy, but like when you hear those cuts, you're like, ooh, he's just fire. And then like as like the legend of Mobb Deep kind of gets lost to time because Prodigy is no longer with us.
And the lyricism of Prodigy is what pretty much stamped the group in the national exposure.
Right.
You do forget that Havoc's an amazing producer. I got you there.
Right. Yeah. And an amazing MC in his own right as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if he actually did like step on the mic, people probably would like remember it more. But like, oh, what? But he like, no, let me just stay behind the scenes, keep producing, keep giving the ill niggas my beats. But yeah, I was happy to see that Manny Fresh and I was like, Manny Fresh? Because when I first heard when he shot him out, I was like, oh, he was like, without Birdman, I was like, oh, hold on, wait. Manny Fresh did this beat? And then the next song after it, I was like, oh, Manny Fresh did this too? And he worked with like Juicy J and Big Crit on it. I was like, oh, okay, let's go, Manny. I was like, I'd like to see the Manny Fresh is out here still getting some work. But yeah, overall, I love the project. It's great. You know, they went the getting the radio single route with the Usher joint. I was like, Usher, 2 Chainz, Lil Wayne. I was like, okay, yeah.
If Ross and Meek had went the direction that Chainz and Wayne went in, we'd be looking at that project like Too Good to Be True as really too good to be true.
Yeah.
Like, and you would think that Ross, being the narrator that he is, would have thought of something like that, the way that they did with 50, that he would have found his own person to narrate or even narrated himself, because I think he's amazing at that. I think that Rick Ross is our modern day Robin Leach in so many ways, and I mean that in the highest regard.
Because he's so good at talking about being rich.
Yeah, just talking about being rich and describing it.
Yeah.
Like if they now that they brought MTV Cribs back, I think Rick Ross should narrate the whole thing and just say, "Yeah, you should see Ben Simmons' house. It looks magnificent. He's here all day."
I'm talking about 9 different bedrooms, all California kings. For a king like me, exposed.
Italy.
14 cars in his 20-car garage, all exclusive.
It's 6 spaces left. He's gonna buy Maybach next.
The basketball court floors are heated, so when you take a charge, it's not even cold down there. Boss.
I don't think he's been down here in about 3 years.
They say when Ben Simmons is in his gym, he makes nothing but threes.
Oh yeah, that also reminded me the Ross Envy shot. Talking about like I still got the best.
Envious!
still got the best. I was like, oh yeah, that was the shot at Envy. He had to get that in there. Like, hey, so you know, I got the best.
Envious! We not selling the Statue of Liberty over here.
We ain't selling no old ladies' houses.
But I will say the one song it's probably like the one song I kind of don't really like, or like was my least favorite off the first listen of the Chainz and Wayne was actually the Fabulous feature on the
Pretty Pussy Award.
I was just like I just couldn't see Fab fitting that. I was like, what? I don't know. It's just something about it. I was just like, back in the day, Fab was my guy. Like he was like one of my top 5 rappers. But I was like, I don't know. Fab just didn't work for this track for me, and it was just I don't know. Just couldn't do it for me.
I just felt uncomfortable.
Yeah, that was probably it. I was
like, this is a little graphic, guys.
Yeah, I think that
I've been rap for 30 years.
I was like, yeah, this song just for niggas who I know are all 40 plus. It just don't.
It's a little too graphic, guys. And I listened to Tip Drill as a child.
But I was like, yeah, like that's the only real song that just didn't work for me. But overall, I'm definitely I'm going to be listening to this over again compared to
too graphic, and I know every word to slob on my knob. It's just too graphic. Like, yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna run some of this back. like I said, bars is making it to the workout list for sure. It's again a crazy track, and Smiles. I'll send you the G Unit version. Watching me, so you can kind of compare it. And,
yeah, check that out.
I remember listening to that, and I was like, "Oh shit, Kid got bars." Because outside of that song, the only song I ever heard Kid on was "Mrs. Officer," and that's it.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Neezy here. I wanted to make sure that y'all go and get your Naturally Nay Instant Moisture Duo. That's right, this Instant Moisture Duo can be used on braids, locks, twists, beards, and all of your natural hair. The moisturizer is all natural ingredients. One of our key ingredients, aloe vera. Aloe vera is really great for your scalp. And our oil blend is a mixture of the best oils that you can use to promote hair growth and give your hair a good shine and overall just a natural glow. So you're getting 2 amazing products. Make sure you go to inaudibleruckus.com/naturallynay. And also you can follow us on Instagram at naturally_nay, NAEE.
I was like, oh, this nigga can rap. And it sucks that, New G Unit didn't stay together, but that's a whole nother thing. Because, 50 makes niggas mad enough to shoot him. We see why every day. That being said, the other song that was interesting on this one was Pressure. That's the one that's got adopted by TikTok as the new song that, chicks are doing, showing off. But even though it's the chicks that, don't apply any pressure, they're the ones that's kind of adopted that song. That being said, TikTok is integrating with the streaming services to bring everything full circle in something that I'm pretty sure Dub predicted a while back. But, I digress. Shout out to Tari holding up Fantasy Football Championship, though. I wonder what place he's in this year in the league. It's crazy.
Once a champion, always a champion. Cool. But speaking of things that were said last year about TikTok, aren't you a little too old to be talking about TikTok, Doug?
Who, me? Huh? What?
Yeah. Huh? I thought you didn't like TikTok.
I can talk about it. I'm too old to be.
Oh, you can talk about it, but you just don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it, and you're too old to be on it the same way I'm too old to be on it. But because you're like 58, you're way too old to be on it. But to each his own.
Just because you're as grumpy as a 58-year-old, don't mean you gotta throw that shade in my direction. Sir.
First of all, I'm a solid 35, 27 in my head, but
Hey.
So what do you?
All I can do is say, Dub is a well-known man in the city of Bowling Green.
Smile saw it. Smile saw it. We won that BG homecoming for 2 minutes before niggas was dapping me up. Yeah, I was.
They threw a parade for you on Worcester.
Pretty much.
Playing Welcome Back.
Oh, talk about a dream come true.
Yeah. Play Izzo for you through a parade.
No, I just need Welcome Back. See, the names have all changed since I've been around.
Anyways, what were you saying about TikTok?
TikTok is getting together with the streaming services.
What's your question?
My question. I didn't have a question. I was
just want to bring it up.
I was just presenting it as a topic because that's on our topic list. Clearly, you don't read topic lists. See, that's why I gave them Harlem niggas the show. Smiles, TikTok, streaming apps. It's going to be a big deal. Let me tell you why. Here's the thing about TikTok. You watch it, you hear a song, you like it, next TikTok. What's important is you can hit add to my playlist now because the apps will be integrated together. Thus, you'll be able to play again on your Spotify, your Apple Music. I don't know if they're integrating with Tidal too.
Oh, they just say Amazon.
Amazon as well. That's going to change how songs chart. Because as of right now, they have its own TikTok chart of how songs are charting, but it doesn't necessarily correlate with the Billboard Top 200. Those things are going to merge together now, and you're going to see niggas you've never, ever heard of in the top 200 of Billboard now. And
which means we're going to get an even more angry Dub because he's going to be like, who the fuck is little blah, 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 blah.
Niggas? I'm going to be like Tommy Davis in that Breakfast Club clip. Who are these niggas?
As someone that actually does use TikTok often and really loves the program,
Fucking loser.
I've noticed for the last 2 years that whenever I favorite a song, it automatically adds to my Apple Music. So this may be something new to the masses, but this has been going on for a minute. And if you if you really pay attention to it, like the song sticks in your head, right? Like that Water song, that every thick chick on IG that's on your Explorer page plays, like it's gonna continue to grow. And that's how that girl got to #1, Twyla, off that song. Is because of TikTok, Instagram, all of that, and just integrating it. So I mean, this integration thing was in play for a long time because, like I said, I have a playlist called TikTok that I didn't even know I had on my Apple Music. And it was just including the songs.
Oh, wow.
Way back. Like, there was one song called with British rappers, and it just automatically integrated because I saw so many times of the video and I wanted to save it. Then it integrated to Apple Music.
That's pretty dope. Like, hey, I'm just trying to get like you on TikTok, you know. Being in a new relationship kind of like stalled my creativity being on TikTok, but you know, we're gonna get back to it.
The Busted Challenge really put you
just
through
ask
some
Tyree how to
trying
do it.
times.
Yeah, just, you know, he in an old relationship. He all over TikTok in Bible Girls DMs and Zelina's DMs on TikTok. Saying, hey, I thought you liked this video. Yeah, haha. What?
Hey, man, this is gonna be broadcasted soon. Like, what you doing?
Tyree would never do those type of things. Like, he is a wholesome, faithful, loving husband and father. He's taking care of his kids while doing a podcast.
Yes, Doug.
Okay, well, you got two things right.
He also watched
He is
his
a husband and
football
father.
team and watched his kids like 2 kids.
2 half Jamaican kids that screams for beef patties.
So get him some beef patties.
And says morning.
Morning.
Especially when one can run around and move and do her own thing. It's like, I gotta do that and watch football? Like, that's a lot.
I don't even have the time. I don't want another person in my life. Trust me. I ain't DMing nobody.
Good cover. Good
Do
cover.
your accusations.
Good cover. Well played, sir.
Like I said, I just be wanting to be like Tyree. I'm like, Tyree consumes so much content. I feel like I don't have enough time to consume content. He just be like, yep, I listened to the whole 3-hour episode of the podcast already. Like,
And
dang,
between that, turning these auditions and all this other stuff, I got a self-tape at home, all that other stuff. For those who don't know, I'm talent for commercials and small movies and things like that, I guess you can call it. So.
Which
actually in the motherfucking building.
Which actually was I meant to actually text y'all that earlier, which is another topic I thought of because you two are perfect. I thought of
Tare.
If y'all wanted to speak on it, transitioning into like second careers or like top, because I was like, you know, all 3 of us have lost our job, but like both of y'all like have transitioned into like different careers than what y'all were doing before. I was like, what was that like? Just, you know, the transition for y'all.
Yeah, but I'll let you start.
So for me, this is a transition into my first career. Everything else was just a fucking job. I was there so I didn't get fired, and I was there because bills were due on the 15th. Transition to the career.
Third. So
the first and the 15th. You know, rent on the first. Most bills are due by the 15th.
Oh, yeah.
Depending on when you get shit started up. Anyways, this transition has been lovely for me. Let me tell you, I can go in and out when I please. I'm not in the customer service role anymore, so I don't have to talk to any more Karens or the black equivalent. I don't know what we calling those yet. Are we calling those Keishas?
I would say
Karens or
Keishas.
No niggas that think they're tough. Nobody that thinks they know better than the experts. It's just me, my clients, which are these college athletes, and the businesses I pitch them to. And that's it. And it's phenomenal. I'm doing what I love. Getting these kids paid, and you know, they appreciate me, I appreciate them, and it's just fun now. Life is a lot more fun now. I'm a lot happier. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stop getting gray hairs now. That's how it works, right? No? Okay.
You need a lineup right now.
What about you, Tyree? What's it been like for you?
So for me,
yeah, man, how the crack game going?
crack.
Acting game. How's the acting game been going for you?
Yeah.
Oh, how I'm cracking in that. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess you can call me an actor. It's weird saying that still to this day, but I was at a place I loved for 10 years. And I don't make any mistake about this. I don't want it to seem like I transitioned. I was fired.
Yeah.
Outright fired. So, the one thing that I promised myself when I first graduated college is that if I'm not chasing passion, I'm not doing it. I had plenty of other job offers to continue in my career path where I was, and they were at different places doing the same thing, but I wouldn't have been happy. I wouldn't have been passionate. And I'm on my, second third of life. So this is the second chapter of a 3-part life. So
life. Okay, continue.
Why you always being nasty, Ray?
Life.
Cause I'm a nasty mother.
How did I get alive? Anytime someone says life twice, I just gotta start singing the song. I don't know. Program.
But yes, you should have just stuck to rapping, buddy.
I tried so hard. I tried.
Yeah, when I decided to go into this transition, I said, if I'm falling, I'm going all in. I'm falling on my face, and so far the reception's been very well. And I will always advise anybody that no matter what happens to you, no matter what you're going through, if someone pushes you out of a relationship, out of a job, out of a marriage, out of a friendship, out of a union of any kind, find your inner self and go for what you chase in life as passion. It may not be the same amount of money. It may be more. It may be less. It may be, whatever. But if you're happy, keep chasing it, and you'll eventually get to where you want to go. I'm not where I want to be yet, but I see different things in the reception I'm getting from corporations and companies that really like me so far. So hopefully this continues into that pathway.
We about to get this nigga Oscar, B. About to get this nigga Oscar. We about to get Tyree to EGOT. Fuck it.
Let's go.
I can't sing.
You don't have to sing. You can do interludes on albums. If the album wins a Grammy, you win a Grammy.
Have you heard my voice? I don't have a voice.
You can just be like an assimilated nigga talking on like a hood nigga's project. I'm telling you, it'll work. You can be like Stanley. Somebody do like a concept album off of Friday. You can be Stanley.
Trust me. You close my way. Hey, stepping on my grass. Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna get Tyree to EGOT. I'm telling you.
No, but for real, whoever's listening to this, I don't know. I don't know how many people listen to the podcast like I do. The Music Mpulse podcast, the Audible Ruckus podcast. The whole network's amazing. One thing that Smilez has done throughout his whole entire life, as I've known him, is he has 14 jobs. But the passion that he has to produce content for you and give it to you on a weekly basis, create those contacts, that's passion. Be like Smilez. Chase that passion. Don't be afraid to take some risks. Don't be afraid to take side gigs. Don't be afraid to take side jobs while you're chasing your passion. That's what life is about. Money will come if you chase the passion.
Yep.
And that's what I've gotten so far as being a performer.
That's dope. That's dope because I know at least Lo and them be getting on me because I bring it up to him like every episode. I do not. But hey, that's why my girl said she stuck with me during the fact that we got together while I had no job. But she was like, hey, I seen your passion. I see you kept going. Didn't matter that you didn't have a job. I knew that once you got a job, just from seeing your passion, that hey, we'll be good for
pushed it to the limit.
Like Rick Ross.
Miami.
Yeah, he's like 5 different niggas.
Yeah.
He's Rick Ross, Larry Hoover, Big, and he's Tupac back, the Biggie of his city. Like he's multiple people all rolled into one person.
Yeah, there it is. And
Yeah.
none of them
He's
are as
living
good
out
as
his
a drug
dream.
dealer.
There's somebody that's living out their dreams. It's Rick Ross. I'll give him that.
Push it to the limit. Border Miami. important the candy. You ain't got nothing to lose. This is important the family. But yeah, man, like you chase out your dreams. What did Guapole say? Closer to my dreams. And I'm telling you, once I get a couple players drafted and we gotta start moving around, taking Tare out to LA, we're gonna put him in front of these companies. You're gonna get the nigga in the major commercials.
Why you sound like you pimping me out, bro?
Right.
I'm your agent. I'm your third agent. Don't worry, I got you.
I'm your third agent.
You ain't even know it. I'm your third agent. I know shit about the acting world, but I'm gonna figure it the fuck out.
I'm gonna just say, Tyree, don't send him anything to sign.
What? You don't trust me?
Dub gonna be the first person that says in the contract, "I'm getting this back in blood if you don't give me my money."
All right. Tyree, like
on the contract, I got time today.
Tyree said, if it's any contract, I'm gonna make sure I read. It's gonna be the one.
You think them Diddy contracts or something, boy? Them NDAs from Diddy ain't got nothing on what Dub gonna do to you.
Nope, standard 20%.
Like he'll sign your kids to a contract and somehow have you in the contract too. Like
you the guardian, Dub.
Like I take 20% of what you make too. You like, but
Cam, you don't even know.
You went to the hospital and got a copy of his footprint.
Yeah,
it's him.
Yeah. Wait till he like develops some fine motor skills. Oh man, I'm gonna have him re-sign it.
If he had any athletic ability like his father, he ain't gonna be shit. He better have gotten it from his mama.
He better have gotten it from his mama.
Oh, don't worry, we're gonna get him in some camps early. It's all right.
He gonna be slow as molasses.
No, we're gonna get him.
I just got a little bit of strength. That's about it.
Nah, we good. Don't worry. I got it. I got us. I got us, B.
I got us, B.
I got us beat. That is
ain't that what you said when we started knocking?
Look, man, we was ahead of our time with that one. That's all that was. We was just ahead of our time. And then the Harlem niggas came and took it.
But yeah.
I think the most important question of this whole segment is gonna be, when will Nah Fam return?
So, in the next month or so, I'm getting fiber optic internet over here. Over the holiday, I've decided to invest in a super powerful gaming PC to be able to run video and edit video. So, maybe around March Madness?
I mean, we couldn't just hop on YouTube Live and just...
Nah, fam. No, if we're gonna do it, we gotta do it right.
Just want to hop on there and get that done?
Nah, fam. If we're gonna do it, we gotta do it right. And you're insane if you start a new endeavor like this over the holidays. That's insane.
We let two Harlem cats just take our idea and run with it.
They had bigger budgets.
No, they just kept going.
They had bigger budgets.
There is no bigger superstar than Aaron Anderson out there that can get a sports show with two black people.
I appreciate it.
In suit, one of them in a suit and one of them with tomato soup can chains to get it popping.
I appreciate that.
Those shit was echoing like Soulja Boy's Vlad TV interview.
I appreciate
like,
that.
Bow, bow, and it was just like. It was like those wired telephones. Hello. Hello.
This is great. I'm glad to hear that though. I'm glad to hear that though, because back and better than ever. That's what I'm saying. Back like
we gonna shoot for March Madness. We gonna
get that shit from the middle of the mall.
Stop it.
Hey Aki. Yo, is that real gold? Oh yeah, buddy. Bing bing.
If you want to go ahead and give y'all social media so we can wrap this up.
$200, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are looking for me, the pod god, if you will, every Friday, new episodes of Let Me Book the Territory. Every Tuesday, new episodes of Embrace the Turn Up. And if you want to hit the follow button on them socials, it's ADUB1220 on everything. If you hit that follow button, I promise, I will fuck up your algorithm with filth and wrestling. not necessarily in that order. And if you didn't know, the Lions won again.
Sir?
You don't have to look for me. I just really appreciate the opportunity to always speak on your platform.
No, what's your burner account, cuz?
I don't have a burner account, bud.
Nah, cuz, you got one?
He said, unless you Zelina, ain't no need to follow me.
I don't. So here's the thing. I'm taking on a new moniker of being an old actor and just keeping the mystique, like J. Cole said. So I'm gonna keep quiet on my monikers, my social media, because right now it's a nice little peaceful algorithm I got going on. I got a few group chats that I really like participating in. My Explorer page is full of all the stuff that I like looking at, and I don't want you to follow me. Follow Music Impulse, follow Inaudible Ruckus, follow Aaron Anderson's child labor laws campaign, and stick to that. But outside of that, thank you very much for having me on. I really appreciate it, Smilez. You're a good man. I really appreciate you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what I would do without your platform to just talk and get my thoughts out there. And if you ever want to have me on again, if people find what I say interesting at all, I'll be happy to be back on here.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe I'll get a full. Maybe if I do something good in life, you'll get a full interview from me about my life.
Okay, yeah. Let's book it. Let's book that territory. Appreciate you giving me Bryce, who got me 3 points today. But hey, I just checked the scores. Me and Smitty, we still duking it out. There's still a chance for me to win this week. But
you guys are wondering, I'm curb stomping Ant right now. First place is mine again.
Okay, yeah, I'm about to check that out. But
First place is mine again.
Appreciate you.
Get ready to send me that belt. Just get ready to send me that belt.
Oh, got a nice little something in there that'll be explosive too. You'll love it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Tyreek, like, if it's one person I don't want to send this belt to.
Can't wait.
I'm gonna find some anthrax. I don't know where they buried it at, but I'm gonna find me some anthrax.
He said, especially if he loses and he has to pay for the shipping. Like,
I got a happy man.
Oh, I guarantee you, I'm not gonna be in last place.
I mean, you're there now.
Yeah, but it's not where you start; it's where you finish.
Right. But yeah, this has been another episode of the Music Impulse. I'm here with my guys ADUB and my guy Ty Ray, and this has been another episode, and we out.
Peace.